All right, I want to talk about my former colleague over at Fox. That would be Tucker Carlson.
Yesterday, when the Wall Street Journal ran a long expose about kiddie porn on...
You know, when families across the country...
Yesterday, when the Wall Street Journal ran a long expose about kiddie porn on...
Okay. Oh, dear. I didn't realize he was actually going to say those words. Anyway, Tucker Carlson apparently has a whole new plan to take on the media, and it involves Twitter. So he's setting up, allegedly, this is per the Wall Street Journal, reportedly, and, you know, the Wall Street Journal is owned by Rupert Murdoch, so you have to be thoughtful about everything that they're putting out there. This is not just a simple story about Tucker's grand plans for a media company. I suspect there's an ulterior motive here. They wanted to leak the news or whatever it may be. But allegedly, he's setting up a media company and he's going to be on Twitter. I mean, I kind of assumed that had already happened because he's on Twitter and he has people working for him. So he's got a media company. Maybe he's just not making any money at it yet. And so anyway, the Wall Street Journal, owned by Rupert Murdoch, who fired Tucker and a whole lot of other people, including yours truly. Well, Rupert's paper, the Wall Street Journal, is doing this big story. So I would only say we got to kind of ask why. I think it's wonderful. I was pretty sure that Tucker Carlson would do that. I think a lot of independently minded folks now have realized in the media space that you can't be independent when you're working at one of those major networks. There's just no way, no how, because you're working for somebody else, period. And so many of us have learned that really this is the only way to go. It really is, because it gives you that autonomy. It gives you the independence. And I think you get a lot of big personalities probably in this space that want that kind of ownership over their own content, their own ideas, etc. So I applaud him for doing this. One of the things that struck me, however, is interesting is that the company is allegedly reportedly going to be on just Twitter, which I don't know. Like, I think he could do a little more than Twitter. I hope Twitter is around forever. I'm on Twitter, by the way, at Trish_Regan. If you want to follow me, I hope Twitter stays for a very, very long time. However, what Tucker will need to do, and what I'm sure he already knows, frankly, like he was way, way more astute on this than I ever dreamed of being. It's been sort of ground up learning for me. But don't forget, he built the website, The Daily Caller. He built it with his former college roommate, so they understand, if you would, the digital media space in a really, really savvy way. But so it's going to be on Twitter, and that's reportedly where that will exist. Problem becomes, right, what would happen in the event that Twitter gets shut down? I think that he has some assurance there that his message will get out, and he's got the top guy there, Elon, assuring him of that, so he doesn't have to worry about the algorithms, etc. But still, his success would be highly tied, of course, to Twitter. So I suspect there'll be other measures that they take place. I mean, for example, I think you're going to have to pay a fee in order to watch, which means he gets your name, your credit card, or all that kind of thing. And so maybe that enables him and helps him to be able to own the audience. Again, it is a smart move. I think he probably has things in his contract that make it difficult for him to do other stuff. We had a guy who wrote a bio on him recently on the show, and he said exactly that was sort of the one loophole in the contract. And so he was going to use this, and that sounds like exactly what he's doing. So we wish him well, because look, you need a lot of people in this space. You need a lot of independent thinkers. I don't always agree with him, but I often do. And I want to make sure that regardless, frankly, of whether I agree with someone or I completely disagree, that they still have a platform to speak. That is what is so critical, because that is what has been getting cramped, shut down over and over and over again. Hey everyone, Trish Regan here. If you enjoyed that clip, please do me the favor of subscribing to the channel. Just hit that little subscribe button right over there. Did I do that right? Not quite, but you know where it is. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so that you get the alerts, and I'll see you back on the show.